Hello everyone, welcome back to my Whiteout Survival YouTube channel. In today's video, the topic I would like to discuss is about detailed explanations of Generation 3 heroes, which are Logan, which is a mythic infantry hero, which you can get him from Hall of Heroes event, and the next one is Mia, mythic lancer hero, where you can get her from Leggy in King of Ice Speed event or SBS Press Base. And the last one is Greg, which is a mythic marksman hero, where you can get him as a ranking reward from SBS Breakfast or King of Ice Speed event. So alright, before starting this topic seriously, if you think this video is very helpful and informative, please don't forget to follow and subscribe my Whiteout Survival YouTube channel. The videos on my channel are very useful for all free-to-play players and low spenders, and my channel is a treasure house for all of them. So alright, let's start this Generation 3 Heroes topic. So we will start with Mia, which is a mythic lancer hero, and in my opinion, Mia is the best hero in Generation 3, which is useful for all purposes, such as she is perfect for bear event as a rally initiator, as well as useful for rally joiner hero, and also she is extremely strong in PvP expedition fights, as well as she is also quite useful in arena or exploration, as long as you can make her widget level at least level 4 to level 6, because her exploration scale, which is used in arena or exploration, are mainly dependent on her widget level. And if you can increase her widget level to at least level 4 to level 6, her exploration scales will be more consistently reliable in your arena and exploration lineup. So alright, let's check Mia's scale. So let's start with her expedition scale. Her first expedition scale is which increase troops attack 50% chance of increasing the target damage taken by 50%. So this K is quite useful for bear as well as for PvP, especially attack. It's a very useful one. And let's check the second scale, which is Leggy Charm. Leggy Charm is also the attacking scale, which is very useful, which gives 50% chance of boosting your troops attack by 50%. So it's a little bit RNG based, but 50% is quite a lot of decent chance. And if this case are activated more for your PvP or for your bear damage will skyrockets a lot, and it is affecting all troops attack. So it's a really good scale, I would say. And the last expedition scale is called Ritual Deciphering, which gives your troops 40% chance of reducing damage taken. So this one is the only defensive expedition scale for Mia, and it is also quite useful. 40% chance of reducing damage taken by 50%, especially for PvP fights. So alright, let's go to her exploration scale. Her first exploration scale is called Fate's Finale. It's a single target scale where she throws a tarot card at enemies' heroes or troops and dealing a lot of damage, and also reduce the target's attack by 20% for 2 seconds or stun the target for 1.5 seconds. So both effects are really useful. Either she reduced enemy hero's attack by 20% or stun enemy hero for 1.5 seconds. So the only weakness is Mia doesn't have any area splash scale in arena for an exploration. She is a single target scale. So alright, let's go to our second exploration scale, which is Bad Omen. So this one, Mia causes an enemy target dealing fluctuating damage based on base value of Mia's attack into 70%. And the final damage dealt will be a random figure ranging from 5 to 600% of the base value. So this Bad Omen scale is a cast scale which deals quite a lot of damage to enemy target, but it is not very reliable and it depends on your lag, because the final damage is random figure from 5% to 600%. And also, if you can make Mia widgets at least level 4 to level 6, here you can see how widget's exclusive scale Vision of Truth at level 3 can increase the upper limit and lower limit of all fluctuating scales of Mia by 90%. That means at least the base value will be here 95% to 600%. So this Bad Omen scale and this Guardian of Destiny scales are fluctuating scales, which is based on the base value of Mia's attack, and which is also related to Mia's widget level. So if you want to use Mia in arena exploration, you will need to make sure your Mia has at least level 5, level 4 widget or level 6 widget as a bare minimum to increase the base value of these fluctuating scales, Bad Omen and Guardian of Destiny. All these scales are single target scale, where Bad Omen is a damage scale which deals damage to enemies, and Guardian of Destiny is a healing scale which heals your ally hero with lowest health, and it restores a lot of health depending on your lag. So alright, let's go and discuss about Mia's widget scale. Her first exploration widget scale or exclusive scale is called Vision of Truth, which increased the upper and lower limit of all fluctuating scales of Mia exploration scale, especially Bad Omen and Guardian of Destiny, by 90%. So this exclusive widget scale is really useful for arena and exploration. And also another exclusive widget scale, which is the expedition scale, which increased the rally troops attack by certain percentage. So this Rally of Fate is mainly useful for bear event, and also if you are a rally leader of your team or your alliance, it will be very useful for increasing the rally's troops attack by certain percentage. So alright, after Mia, let's go to the Greg, which is a mythic marksman hero, and the second hero I prefer to choose as a hero to invest in Generation 3. So Greg has only one weakness, which is he is not the best hero for bear event, especially as a rally initiator. However, Greg can still be used as a rally joiner for bear, even though His joiner scale is a chance-based and 10-based scale which does not stack. At least one Greg joiner scale in 1 out of 4 joiner scales for bear rally will increase the host rally's damage. So another reason is I choose Greg as second hero in this Gen 2 is mainly because of his arena and exploration performance. So let's go to the exploration scales first because Greg's value mainly lies on arena exploration, mainly due to this first exploration scale, which is a righteous win. It is an area splash damage which deals groups of enemies, especially either in the front line or back line, and also standing for 2 seconds. So it's an area splash plus crowd control scale, which is very useful for arena or exploration. Even though his area is not as wide as Generation 2 Alonso, Greg is still very strong and powerful in arena exploration lineup. So let's go to the second exploration scale, which is Poetic Justice. So this Poetic Justice is actually the scale I don't like in Greg because it's like a double-edged sword depending on your leg. Because if you are lucky, it deals damage to your enemy's target a lot, 300%. However, if you are unlucky, instead of dealing damage to your enemy, this Greg guys heals your enemy heroes equal to his attack multiplied by 50%. So it's like a double-edged sword. You never know whether he will deal damage or he will heal your enemy. The third exploration scale is called Fair Judgment, which is a damage scale which increases the enemy's damage taken by 30% for 3 seconds. So this scale is also quite useful for arena and exploration. So let's go to the expedition scale. Actually, Greg is also really useful in Generation 3 for PvP expedition fights, especially because he has stronger expedition scales than Generation 2 Alonso, especially for attack. So her first expedition scale increase 20% chance of increasing damage dealt by 40% for all troops for 3 turns. Even though it is a 10 base and chance base, when it's activated, this case deals a lot of damage to your enemies. His second expedition skill is called Deterrence of Law, which is also a bit of defensive skill which grants all troops attack 20% chance of reducing your enemy damage dealt by 50% for 2 turns. It's also a 10 base skill and chance base skill, but it's a defensive skill which makes your enemy's troops lower their damage. And his third skill is called Law and Order, where grant increase the health by 25% for all your troops. This skill is really useful either for attack or defense, but mainly more important for defense because health stats is the most important stats for defense. So alright, let's go to the Greg's widget exclusive skill. As usual, he has 2 skill, one exclusive skill for exploration at level 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and expedition widget skill at level 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So her first widget skill, which is an exploration skill, is called Courtroom Order, which is a silence skill which prevents enemy hero from using skills for 3.5 seconds, plus also dealing 240% damage. I really like this courtroom order skill. Even though it's randomly activated, if it is activated at the right enemy hero, it silences the enemy heroes, and it is very useful for your arena and exploration lineup. Let's go to her widget expedition skill, which increased rally's troop health by 7.13% depending on your level. This skill is also especially useful when you are the strong rally leader of your team or for your alliance, especially during castle fight or some other PvP fights or advanced fights. It increases your rally troops health stat by 13%, which is very useful in general. So alright, let's go to the last hero, Logan, which is a mythic infantry hero in Generation 3. So the reason I am not a very big fan of Logan in Generation 3 is, the first reason is, everyone should have at least 4-star or 5-star flint from Generation 2 Lucky Wheel. So you may not need another good infantry hero in Gen 3. And also, Gen 4 Amos is a way better infantry than Generation 3 Logan, where he is more useful and more hybrid infantry hero for both attack and defense in PvP fights. Logan is only mainly useful as a defense infantry in Generation 3. And in Generation 3, it doesn't matter whether you have defense infantry hero or not, because the game system favors the attacking lineups in Generation 3. So no matter whether you have defensive heroes or not, the enemies can send you Geronimo, Mia, and Greg, and they will crash your defensive lineups anytime, even if they have lower stats, not more than 100%. They can crash you because the game system favors the attacking lineup in Generation 3, especially for PvP fights. However, Logan is maybe stay useful for some big spenders of wills, especially for arena or exploration as a frontline tanker, because this guy can really tank some well in arena or exploration. But I'm not a fan of Logan in Gen 3. So let's check out his exploration skills first. His first exploration skill is, he smashed his fist on the ground, release powerful blast that deals certain percentage of damage to the target and reduce the attack speed of the target. It's more like a single target skill, which is not very useful in my opinion. It's just deal some damage to enemy hero and also only reduce the attack speed of the target by 50% for 4 seconds. So since it's a single target hero, I do not like this K very much in arena or exploration. So alright, let's check Logan's second exploration skill, which is Power Suit. So this Power Suit provides protection and 12% chance of increasing defense by 13% when attacked for 2 seconds up to 5 seconds. So this Power Suit skill is the main skill that makes Logan really tanky in your arena or exploration lineup, because when he is attacked, he will increase his defense by certain percentage for 2 seconds, and it's stackable up to 5 stacks, which means his defense can be increased up to 100% after 5 stacks, which is really useful and make him a lot tankier in arena or exploration. So let's go to his third exploration skill called Blustery Strike. So it's a powerful bench which deals 90% damage to the targets in a cone-shaped area with 30% chance of stunning the targets. So this skill is a small area damage skill which is in a cone shape, which deals same damage with same chance of stunning the targets. It's only a little bit useful in my opinion, even in arena or exploration, because the area splash is very small and the chance of stunning the targets is only 30%, which is not very reliable in my opinion. That is also one of my reasons that I don't recommend to invest Logan in Generation 3. I feel like even in arena or exploration, he is not that much powerful. So alright, let's go to his expedition skill. So Logan is a very good defensive infantry hero in Generation 3 due to his expedition skill. However, since the game system favors attacking lineup in Generation 3, whether you have Logan or not, it doesn't matter, it doesn't make a difference in PvP fights. So his first expedition skill is called Lion Strike, which grants all troops attack 20% chance of dealing extra damage per 10. So it's like the same like Greg, which is a chance based and 10 based attack skill for all troops. And his second expedition skill is called Lion Intimidation, which makes his enemies reducing damage taken by 12% for all troops. Well, that means he intimidates his enemy's troops, so your friendly troops will have reduced damage taken by 20% at level 5. So it's also a very good defensive skill for PvP. And his third expedition skill called Leader Inspiration is increase the health stats for 25% at level 5 for all troops. So it is also a really good defensive skill for PvP. But I don't recommend Logan at all in Generation 3 unless you are a whale or a big spender. So let's go and discuss about his exclusive widget skill. So his first exclusive exploration skill is Enhanced Fist of Steel, which modifies and upgrades Fists of Steel to make them more powerful and deal 30% more damage. So this skill is also just so only related to this Fist of Distraction skill and makes it 30% stronger. Since it is a single dagger skill, I don't like too much for this exclusive exploration skill of Logan. And his expedition skill, which is called Storm Protection, increasing the defender troops defense by 15%. So it's quite decent for defense, especially for PvP. If you are a strong rally leader of your team or your alliance, it will increase. This widget expedition skill will increase your defender troops defense by 15%. So that's it. This is all about Generation 3 heroes. So if I have to recap, Mia is the best hero in Generation 3, either for all players, whether you are free to play or low spenders or big spenders or whales. You should have invest mainly on Mia. And if you want to choose second hero as a low spender or mid spender, you should choose Greg in Generation 3. And for Logan, I'm not a fan of Logan, and only big spenders and whales should consider getting Logan in Generation 3. So alright guys, thank you for watching until the end. If you think this video is very helpful and informative, please don't forget to subscribe and follow my Whiteout Survival YouTube channel for the best WOS guides and tips contents. Thank you so much guys, bye!